What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. This is MP with MP Talk Sports. We are heading into Week 10, where the New England Patriots will be playing the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in Tampa Bay. The New England Patriots, we're looking for our 7th win in a row. Our record is 7-2, and Tampa Bay is 6-2. Tampa Bay is coming off of their bye week, so they should be well rested, and we're coming off of that struggling win over Atlanta. So this might be the game that gets us. Baker Mayfield has been playing like an MVP, but Drake May has also been playing like an MVP. And if you look at both of these teams, right, in yards per game, points per game, rushing yards per game, passing yards per game, and third down percentage, both offensively and defensively, the New England Patriots rank better than the Bucs in every category. So on paper, we look like the better team. However, the Bucs rank 10th in sack percentage, and Drake May is the most sacked quarterback in the NFL next to Cam Ward. So we obviously have had an issue with protecting him, and we have to be better at protecting him in this game. We have to protect Drake May at all costs because he has been taking some hits. And we do not need Drake May to be taking big hits week after week and potentially getting injured. But Drake May also needs to get the ball out quicker. He can't be holding on to the ball for that long, for as long as he has. I know that he does a good job at extending plays and things like that, but he needs to be more mindful of how long he definitely is holding that ball in the pocket. 4 injuries. Stevenson has been ruled out for a second week in a row with a toe issue. Booty has been ruled out with a hamstring issue, and Ellis is out with a hip issue. So big losses for us. Henderson and Jennings need to step it up. And Booty has been great for us too, but Pop Douglas did do a good job at stepping into that role last week where he had the big game. For the Bucs, no Mike Evans since he got hurt in Week 7. Chris Godwin is out with a lower leg issue. Bucky Irving is out with a foot issue, and Reddick is out with an ankle issue. For those injuries, we are obviously going to miss our guys that are out, but I think that the Bucs are going to have a bigger loss in this game. That doesn't mean that Baker Mayfield can't make plays happen, but I do believe that they might be a little bit more contained. I know that Bucky Irving, however, might not be that huge of a loss for them in this game just because we have been so good at defending the run. We haven't allowed a running back yet over 50 yards rushing. So the bigger things that they're missing are Mike Evans, who they haven't had for a few weeks, and Chris Godwin. In order to win this game, we have to limit the turnovers, and this game will probably come down to who holds on to the ball for longer, who takes advantage of every possession, and who makes the least mistakes. And for us, that means no fumbles lost, no interceptions, so don't force anything that isn't there. Don't let Drake May get sacked, and don't go backwards on penalties. We had a good game last week with the penalties. I think we had like 2 penalties last week. But this is not the game where we can go backwards. We can't, which means don't go backwards with penalties, don't go backwards in sacks, and don't go backwards with stupid swing plays that may get dropped off to the running back on the side, because that has gotten us too. But Drake May needs to be smart and accurate in this game. Last week he had the 10 incompletions, and that's the highest since week 1 when he had 16 versus the Raiders. So he needs to be smart. He needs to be smart. He needs to be accurate. Again, don't force what isn't there, and be more mindful of how long you're sitting in the pocket. And I know that he has the ability to extend plays, but if he needs to take off, he needs to take off, because he can't be standing in that pocket for too long against this defense. So this is going to be a close one. I do think it's going to go back and forth. It's going to be high scoring, but again, whoever makes the least mistake is going to win this game. So let's see what happens tomorrow. Hopefully it's a Patriots win and we get that 7th win in a row. But if you like my videos, please like and subscribe. I'm MP, and this is MP Talk Sports.